real quickly, I'm going to have everyone sell me this pen individually at a time. Before we do that, I want to ask you, would everyone like to treat every customer like it was their own best friend or family member? Would you like to treat your customers that way? Do we all agree on that? Okay. All right. I know, it's tough. You're the first person. But real quickly, I want you to just sell me this pen.
Hello, my name is Albina Tmedgalieva. Welcome to Aleta Dodge, and I want to represent this pen to you. And if you would like to have a look and ask any questions you have about this pen, I would like to introduce different types of this pen. And if you have any more questions, I'm welcome to answer them.
Okay. Sell me this pen. We've already met, so I'm at your store to buy this pen, so come on.
Would you, this is our newest product. It's has wonderful colored ink. It writes perfectly most of the time.
Right.
99% of the time. It's erasable, so you can use an eraser to erase it. You don't have to redo it. And sometimes it comes in several different colors to match your outfit or your briefcase or your billfold or whatever you want to bring it in. It's very comfortable to write with. It's ergonomically correct, so you will not get your hands will not get overly tired the more you use it. Okay. So would you like to try it? It's wonderful to write with.
Right.
Hello. We're having a great deal on pins today.
Wow, cool.
And they're a variety of colors, shapes, sizes.
Yeah.
Check it out, see how it feels.
Man, I could hit somebody over the head with that thing, right?
Yeah. You could.
Weapon too, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, great. Renee?
It's good to see you again. I'm glad you're here for the big sale.
Yeah, right.
Sent off these great pins.
Really?
Red, pink,
Really?
gold. We even
Pink?
have some
I don't
with
think I'll
little
be in pink.
rhinestones too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Rhinestone cowboy.
You want it? We'll find it for you.
Right.
And we'll make sure you get one.
Okay.
Dropping the product there.
I know, right? Not paid for yet.
Great. We're having a great sale on pins today. So
Sure.
stylish designs, various colors.
Okay.
Take the first one if you like. And
Okay, spin. Does it spin? What? Didn't spin too good. Oh, good spin this way. We spin the bottle. Oh, there you go.
First of all, we're making believe this is a Latha Dodge.
No, you're in a pen store. I'm in a pen store. We're not selling cars. You're selling pen, right? Sell me that pen.
What brings you in today?
I drove a van in here.
Brings you into our store today.
Well, I'm looking at, you don't sell microwaves, so I'm looking at pens.
Looking at pens.
Yeah.
Tell me what kind of pen you want.
I don't know. I'm a turtle herder and I have to sign turtle shells.
Okay.
My autographed turtle
This
shells.
is the best turtle shell pen that we can sell you.
Really?
Because the ink stays on.
Did that?
Bring your turtle with you. Go ahead and try it with your turtle.
I didn't bring you turtle with me.
Oh. Well, I'd like to sell it. You can buy one today, take it home, try it.
Right.
Bring your turtle. If you're not happy with it.
She started down the right road.
Yeah, well done.
She did start down the right road.
So we passed the high, all of that stuff by.
You've already passed all the meet and greet, yeah. Just tell me the pen.
Well, we got multiple options of pins today.
Yeah.
You can check this one out. This is one of the ones we have today.
Right.
Yeah. But this is actually the best pen we have in the store right now.
Right.
You can check that out and see how it works for you.
Okay. All right. Lowell?
Welcome to Latha Dodge Chrysler. My name is David Lowell Stacy, and I'd like to sell you this pen.
You got the car selling down so far. All right. I like that. Okay. Now we just agreed, did we not, a minute ago? Now there was one person that started down the right road, but got off of it and didn't go through. Okay. But that's part of my job to try to get her off that. I kind of trick people. So Lori did start down the right road. Okay. Now I'm gonna prove to you that y'all didn't treat me like I was your best friend or relative. But I'm going to prove to you also that you're not in the wrong because you've been programmed all your life based on that selling things. Because you're listening to commercials and this and that, and they're always selling something, right? So that's how they do it, right? Okay, well, let me tell you how you should do it. How a salesperson should do it if you care about your people. Okay? You married, Lo?
No.
You married, Renee?
Nope.
Gosh, is there any married folks in here? Y'all single or what?
All right.
Okay. Wow.
I was married, but that counts.
No. Who's the closest person in your life? Right?
My daughter.
Okay. How old's your daughter? She's the only like with kid, right? Okay. Let's use this as an example.
Okay.
Your daughter calls you right now on the cell phone. And she says, Mom, I really need you to go to the mall and get me a pen. Okay, now you're going to say, no, hon, what in the world do I got to go to the mall to get you a pen for? I mean, can't the one in the utility drawer over at the house? Okay, and what are you using it for? I mean, look, I don't have a whole lot of money on me. Is there a certain budget I got to stay around for this pen? Colors, anything. I mean, aren't you going to ask her all these questions? And then probably when you get to the pen store, you're probably going to put him on the phone and say, could you make sure, because I don't want to get the wrong pen for her, right? No one asked me any of them questions. She started asking me just for a second, brief second, but no one asked me, because here's the deal. Once you found out what I want, what I need, what I'm using it for, and the price range I'm in, congratulations on your pen. See, because no one went there to really go for the clothes. Would you like to try first, take a first pen? Would you like, you know, and there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying, 99 out of 100 people get that wrong, okay? But that is not what it takes to sell cars like I sell cars, okay? But it's we're all products of our environment, okay? You've been programmed all your life. That's how you sell things, right? When I tell you sell it to me, you just go to sell it to me. But the way you sell is you find out their wants and needs. Once you find out their wants and needs, what's going to be used it for, okay, the budget and everything, then there's no reason for them to say no. I mean, there's, you know, I'm not going to put a customer on a car that's something they don't want. Something they haven't asked for, something that, you know, it's not going to be, we go to step 2.5, touch the desk, because that's when we're finding out, making sure that we're close to a car deal as far as their figures, their budget, okay? So once we've done all that other stuff, I already know, once we've driven the car, I already know that it's going to be, it's the budget they're in. They've already told me that they need a 4-door car, automatic, whatever the equipment may be, okay? So where is there, it's not really hard to have to go for the clothes. Congratulations on your new car, Mr. Customer, right? And it's not going to be real hard when you go to get that commitment, when you say, is there anything other than terms and or figures keeping you from taking delivery of a car today? Right? Or right now. I like saying right now instead of today. You have some of these logical buyers say, oh yeah, today I'm going to buy one. But so they'll get your numbers and they'll go down the road and buy one somewhere else. You know, so I try to say now. And some customers, you got to be street smart. Use your wits about you. Watch your body language. Because sometimes the word now to them might seem like you're being too high pressure. Okay, you might have to say today. Okay, but if you watch how if they look away from you or whatever when they say it, you'll know if they're lying to you or not. Yeah, they might mean today, but they mean they're going to get your number and go buy it from somebody else, because the national average is they visit 1.2 car dealerships before they make a decision to buy a car. Okay, so better know that if you don't sell on that car that day, on that moment, you're probably not going to see them again. It's an 80-20%.
What if you're the first? Be the first or the third?
I'm normally the last too, and that's what you need to program yourself to be. Okay.
If they haven't gone to see point 2 yet, they might go to see point 2.
That's right. And that's why. And I told you, I never did sell every one of them. No one ever can. No one ever will. There's not going to be everyone's going to like my personality, because I don't want you to use your own personality, not mine. I want you to not have canned speeches or anything like that. I do want to teach you some things on psychology, to plant seeds here and there, to be positive at all times, because if you do these things, you'll be very successful. Very successful. So everyone knows to watch that deal tonight, right? We won't just watch the other videos tomorrow. I'm going to get everybody, I'm going to do an example of a meet and greet. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go practice with each other, and then we're going to videotape you all doing a meet and greet, okay? Everybody ready? Okay. Frankie, you're going to be my customer. Just stand at the safe over there. You're out there looking at a car. I'm inside. You know, you're out there on the car lot looking at that car. Hello. Wow, that's a gorgeous tie. Let me ask you a question. Did you get that yourself, or is that one of the gift ties? Wow, you're fortunate, because normally I get the gift ties and it's like got reindeer, you know, or something like that on it, and it's like, you know, I have to wear them, but I feel kind of dumb, you know what I'm saying? But man, that's a beautiful tie. Golly, great weather out here, man. I couldn't wait for the sun to cool down a little bit, you know, all that heat we had. Like, that's great weather.
freezing.
Oh, you don't like the cold, huh? Yeah, see, you gotta watch that sometimes. You don't want to bring up a neck. Oh, so you're not from this area normally?
Yeah, you know, I just
Really?
can't do it cold, right?
Oh, wow. Well, and you know what they say. If you don't like the weather in Kansas City, stick around. It'll change. I'm sorry, where are my manners? Sorry, my name's Ronald Ragan Jr. You are?
Frankie White.
Now, do you prefer to go by Frankie or Mr. Weiss?
Frankie.
Are you here from Big Sale?
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, welcome to Holiday for Dodge, okay? Now, I'm brand new, okay? So if there's any questions I can't answer, I don't know the answers to, I'll find out the answers for you, okay? Because I'll be your salesperson. Okay. Okay? Now, some of that stuff, it seems, now some of the stuff you can wait to say after you step back from shaking his hand, like you prefer to go by Frankie or Mr. Watkins, you can do that afterwards, because I know it seems like I'm saying a lot, like I'm going to hold his hand and you know.
That was just my handshake.
Yeah, you know, but some people do. They feel like, how can I get all that in one meet, you know, one deal, which is fine. You can, you know, you just got to make sure you get the, you know, I would try to do the welcome, you know, and you can say the part would you prefer to go by Frankie or Mr. Wycus, you know, after when you know step back after the handshake. Okay, but I want you when you first I want you to stand back and talk and try to find a common ground. When he said, well, I don't like this cold, I'm thinking maybe that's an opening for me to say, well, you're not from here, maybe you're from somewhere else and find some common ground somewhere. Okay, because you already know, I've lived in almost every state and every city. Okay, you know, so that was an opening I was hoping. He'd say, well, no, but I already knew he was from here. So, but, you know, I would have tried, you know, and normally, I know for time's sakes, we're going to, you know, speed it up a little bit, but I want you to remember, I want you to think of it as this. I want you, like you gentlemen, to think of it. If you're going to a club or a bar or whatever to go get a girl's number, you don't go right up to her, okay, and your number is, I'm Ron, and your name is, okay, and your number, your phone number, because that's what you're doing on the car lot when you go right up to them and give them your, you know, shake their hand and give them your name and stuff.
You invade their space.
You're right in the face. You're right in the. It's just like you already expect that you're going to be the salesman of a car. We can't do that. This is building relationships. That's not selling cars. Cars are going to be different. Like I said, a sale's made every time a customer hits this line. Either you get sold the fact they're just looking, or we sell them a car. Right? Does it make sense? So don't go right up, stand back, get some common ground. See if you can find out they're ex-military, okay? And you know, maybe you can get something in there about you being ex-military. So right then and there, they're going to in today's society, which they should have been there all along. But right now, they're probably going to not only them buy a car, but probably going to send half a little lady to buy a car from you. I'm serious. I mean, that's just you've got a great advantage right now, okay? But so does everybody catch what I'm saying?
You have to announce that you're winning.
You don't have to, but it does benefit you. Any poker players in the room? I'll tell you why. Any poker players in the room? No? Gosh, there's no gamblers in the room, huh? All right, well, let's say we're all, let's say us right here are professional gamblers. We play, Texas Hold'em all the time, okay? That's here. Let's say, Tommy, right? Thomas comes in. We know Thomas is going to come play cards with us. Let's say Thomas is like a multi-millionaire, but he's never played before. He's never played cards before. So what do you think that we're thinking here? We're all here probably sitting out how we're going to, what house we're going to buy. All right, what car we're going to buy right after the game. Okay? So now, knowing that I've already told you about how customers come in with their cars, and unfortunately, if the radiator's leaking, they'll make sure to put something in. They'll seal it up for a little while. The transmission's slipping. They'll put something in that won't make it slip for a while. Okay, so if you use the word brand new to them, they feel okay. Well, this person's not a con artist. They haven't learned to latch into yet. They feel they can pull something over on you. So they like the fact that you're brand new. It is to your advantage at those times. If you're brand new, they feel, oh, great, we can pull something over. Because this is a great negotiation, art of negotiating. This is like a big poker game. When you go to a party, it's one of the last parts left where you can actually negotiate. Real estate, that's not really negotiating. I mean, it's like, there's law and everything, there's government. You got to, put in an offer. You can't put an offer this way or that way. So it's not really negotiating. To me, real estate people are not, most of them, we're saying both, are not true sellers. And Tom, like I told he knows my family does real estate, and my whole marketing and seller, just as blue in the face. I don't market anymore, I'll just like short
And
you'll do it with her, and then she'll reverse it and do it with you. So, okay?
and the number one thing is, how are you?
Yeah.
There's no how are you.